Here are Jean-Jacques Taylor's grades from the Cowboys' 31-28 win over the Minnesota Vikings at US Bank Stadium. Run offense coach Mike McCarthy thought Dallas would win if it ran the ball 30 times. Well, he was right. Ezekiel Elliott had his first 100-yard game of the season, ending a streak of 9 games without one with 103 yards on 21 carries, the most he's had since Week 2. Tony Pollard scored on a 42-yard run around right end and Dallas rushed for 180 yards on 31 carries. Grade: a pass offense. Andy Dalton played his best football at winning time as he recorded the 23rd fourth-quarter comeback and the 26th game-winning drive of his career. On the game-winning drive, he threw a dart to Amari Cooper on 4th and 6 for a first down, and he completed 2 other passes to tight end Dalton Schultz, including the game-winning touchdown with 1:37 left. Dalton wound up with 203 yards passing with 3 touchdowns and an interception. The Cowboys only had 2 receptions of more than 20 yards, but Dalton avoided the disastrous mistakes that lose games. Grade: BRun defense. They held up good for a half, limiting Dalvin Cook to 37 yards on 12 carries, but fell apart in the second half because the Vikings were committed to Cook. He had 15 carries for 78 yards in the second half as Minnesota scored 3 touchdowns. Cook finished with 115 yards and a touchdown, but his longest run was just 16 yards. More important, Dallas held Cook under his average of 119 yards per game. He had averaged 155 yards in the last 3 games. Grade: BPass defense. Early in the game, the Cowboys pressured Kirk Cousins and made his life difficult. But the defensive line grew weary trying to stop Cook, which meant they had no energy to rush the passer. Cousins wound up passing for 314 yards and 3 touchdowns. But with the ball in his hands and a chance to win it, the Cowboys contained Cousins. Adam Thielen, 8 for 123, and Justin Jefferson, 3 for 86, took turns burning Anthony Brown. Grade: C-CoachingMike McCarthy went old school this week and it worked. He really wanted to rely on his $90 million running back and take some pressure off Dalton. Benching right tackle Terrance Steele allowed him to do that. Dallas did a good job staying committed to the run after Minnesota went up 21-16, and that was the difference. Kellen Moore has done a terrific job using creativity on 2-point plays the last few weeks, and the Elliott option to CeeDee Lamb was another example. Mike Nolan's defense played hard if not always well. Grade: B. Overall, the Cowboys ended a 43-day drought without a win with a road victory that not many people saw coming, considering Minnesota had won 3 straight games. The Cowboys played their best first half since Dak Prescott broke his ankle 5 games ago. The offense scored multiple touchdowns in a game for the first time in 5 weeks too. Now, they have a shot at the playoffs in pro football's worst division.